Hello, today I'm going to be talking to you about MackinVia, one of the great resources offered on the Grantwood AEA online resource page. You can get to MackinVia by going to the online resources page and clicking the icon, or by typing in the URL above. This is the login page for MackinVia, and what you do is you search for your school. Mine is already there because I saved it, but you would start typing in your school and then find it from the drop-down menu. And then you would type in your school's username and password that you have for all of the AEA online resources, and you would click Login. And then this takes you to the MackinVia database. And what MackinVia provides for you is ebooks and audiobooks, as well as some other resources, but mostly you would use it if you were looking for a book that you could read on a device or listen to on a device. One of the advantages also is that sometimes books such as The Fifth Wave, a fiction book, I have in my library, but all of the copies are checked out. If I were to click on The Fifth Wave that I see right here, they have one available. Many of their books, they have 50 copies, so everyone in a class could be reading the same book at the same time. So, let's say you're going to look for a book and you're not really sure, but maybe you're in the mood for a mystery. You go to this Search Resources toolbar and type in mystery, and it's going to bring up all of the different mystery books that it has, or words that have mystery in the search descriptions. So let's say I'm looking at some of these and this one looks interesting to me. I can open the book. I'm going to close this search results because it's looking for the word mystery, and I can just click through. It's a 218-page book. Chapter 1, I wish I could say that I was surprised when I stepped out of school and directly into a full-blown fight. And it goes on from there. It gives you an idea of if you like the book or not. You can always close it. There is a read-aloud feature on some of the books in MackinVia. If you see this little arrow, that will allow the book to be read to you. This page intentionally left blank.
Chapter 1, I wish I could say that I was surprised when I stepped out of school.
So that can be something if you're on a trip or something and you need to listen to it. Or you just need a break from reading. You also can go and change the color. Sometimes that bright white page bothers my eyes, so I can do that and make the page more of a tan, or I can do black with white font. I don't necessarily care for that one. Those are some features you can have as you're using this. Let's say you're needing to cite textual evidence and you need to cite the resource that you're using. If the book is already opened, you can click on this orange book, and then here I can select from the different formats. Usually in Cedar Rapids we use the MLA, and then I can copy it to a clipboard that I would paste into a Word doc, or I can go directly to EasyBib. Now I'm going to back out of that book, and I'm going to close the mystery filter. There's also nonfiction books, so let's say I'm doing some research on World War II, so I'm doing World War. And you see it's looking for just the word war, so it also brought up The Fifth Wave, which is fiction. And some of this will be fiction, but some of it will be nonfiction, so you'll need to decide what you want, or if you want to change your search so that you use quotation marks around it. But let's say I want to read Double Victory, How African American Women Broke Race and Gender Barriers to Help Win World War II. I'm going to open that one. And it functions the same way as the fiction book. I can go to each of the pages. Another thing you might like to know about is, let's say I'm reading this and I don't know this word, anticipated. I can have it read to me, or I need to do it correctly. Anticipated
the changes that would shape the future for women. But post-war America held hope for many black women. The opportunity.
Or let's say I just don't know what anticipated means. When I highlight that, I can go to the dictionary, and then it tells me to foresee or deal with or provide beforehand. So when you kind of think something's going to happen. So those are some of the features that you can have when you're picking out a book. Another thing that you might want to do is you can narrow it down. Such as Grantwood AEA, they made a group, so they grouped some of their books, just fiction titles, the Iowa Teen Awards, the Iowa Children's Choice, and even the Goldfinch Awards. And that would be better for elementary schools. The Iowa Teen Awards, obviously, is more middle school. And it's nice to see that they have these books in stock for kids to read, or as teacher if she were going to read it to students. You can go by genre, all kinds of things to pick from there. So that's just a quick little get to know MackinVia and how to get started with it. I hope that you find some things that you're interested in and are able to use this resource.